it's such a simple thing to do, and you've got to be organised doing that, but let Barcelona back in this game.
But Al's first Champions League. Several players in an offside position there. Barcelona as Rafinha floats it in there. Fantastic ball! Oh. They just switched off. And they've been made to pay. Marc Bernal for Barcelona, and so soon after Newcastle got themselves on terms, Barcelona go back in front.
It really is a poor goal to give away. You've just fought your way back into the game with a really good created goal, set play, and I think it's Dan Burn is absolutely aghast with his teammates, because he drops off and the rest of them stay on the 18-yard box. And I think that's where, look, you watch Dan Burn goes early and just plays everyone on side. I think he's thinking all his teammates have got to do the same. And Bernal, look, he's absolutely aghast with his teammates. He's dropped in there early, and Bernal, an easy finish, but look at the reaction from Dan Burn. He knows that the Newcastle, 3 or 4 players have left their player go goal side. You can't do that from that position. You've got to drop it. You hold that line as late as you can, but you drop together. And
goal, just 18 years old. Has been with the club since he was 6 years old, but Newcastle will be kicked. João Cancelo dispossessed by Ramsey. Trippier's pass, Elanga. Ramsey. And ever to start a Champions League knockout stage game, and that...
Played collectively together here, because it's such a big pitch and they're such a good side, Barcelona. But they'll get their chances.
Sure, can they do that tonight? They're having to defend here. And that's pulled back into a dangerous position. And it's Rafinha. They just lost him in the box. And what a start this is for Barcelona. Inside 6 minutes. It's Rafinha who opens the scoring for Hansi Flick's side.
Well, it's a magnificent finish, but I think you've got to keep an eye on Lewis Hall there. He just slips at a vital time. His studs just go underneath him there, and I think if he stays on his feet, it would have been much more difficult for Rafinha. If you have a little look at this in the replay, this is where he built up. It's a beautiful little turn from Yamal. It really is. He's going one way, Chow falls on the floor, but it's from there. There's the little skill. And this, if you just have a look at Hall there, he just falls at the wrong time, and the ball ends up back at Rafinha's feet, and he just, on his left foot there, he's always going to just pass that into the corner. Takes his time. It's a beautiful finish. It really is. No keeper in the world saving that. And I think Lewis Hall, if he stays on his feet, I think he actually intercepts that pass.
The goal coming after what a beer on Tonali. Didn't get quite enough on it, and Ramsdale had to come rushing out and did brilliantly.
Yeah, he gets there in the end. Just for a second there, I thought Ramsdale was just going to be left a little bit short. I think Tonali touches the ball, and it actually helps Barca. Lopez, it gets there first. Lopez, if he just dinks it over the top there, I think he's in.
Barnes pulls it across, and they've equalised again! And it's Anthony Elanga again! This first half, Lamine Yamal up against Ramsdale. Yamal scores just about. Ramsdale went the right way, but couldn't keep it out. And Barcelona in front yet again.
Yeah, from this angle, the way we're watching, we haven't seen it on the screen yet, but I think Ramsdale's really upset with himself that he thinks he's nearly had it. He's nearly got that. He chose the right way. I think there was just enough power on the ball, wasn't there? And, well, you can't read this game. What this scoreline's going to be by 90 minutes plus, I do not know, because 3-2, what a game of football.
Well, he was at fault for the second Newcastle equaliser. That's his 10th Champions League goal, by the way. But just as he did at St James's Park, Lamine Yamal has scored from the spot again. But the goalkeeper agonisingly close to keeping it out.
Oh, he just gets the tip of his fingers to it, doesn't he, Ramsdale? He will be absolutely gutted he hasn't saved that.
And it was the last act of a truly Kubasi took it into the feet of Lewandowski. They've moved it lovely. Rafinha and Lewandowski, and it's over. The assist for the winner. It's all going badly wrong now for Newcastle. This time it's Robert Lewandowski with just over 10 minutes gone in this second half. 5-2 now on the night to Barcelona.
Well, we haven't seen much of him tonight, really, have you? But then that's where he's most dangerous at times, isn't he? He just drifts round the back. It's a really good corner, whipped into the far post. We saw 3 or 4 to the near post first half. They were trying to get across the front and might have had a word at half-time and said, look...
It's 2 for Lewandowski. It's yet another one for Barcelona, their 6th of the night. And this has been some second-half performance from Hansi Flick's side. They are blowing Newcastle away now.
Yeah, another great goal. And you see this, the experience of this striker here, Lewandowski. He dummies the goalkeeper. He goes to hit it. He knows exactly what he's doing. Once he's been played in beautifully, you're thinking, when's he going to hit? No, he goes to dummy it, and he just makes that hesitation for the goalkeeper. He's such an experienced finisher. Just have a look.
Gerard Martin. Several players in an offside position there. Barcelona as Rafinha floats it in there. Fantastic ball! Oh. They just switched off. And they've been made to pay. Marc Bernal for Barcelona. And so soon, after Newcastle got themselves on terms, Barcelona go back in front.
It really is a poor goal to give away. You've just fought your way back into the game with a really good created goal, set play, and I think it's Dan Burn is absolutely aghast with his teammates because he drops off and the rest of them stay on the 18-yard box. And I think that's where, look, you watch Dan Burn goes early and just plays everyone on side. I think he's thinking all his teammates have got to do the same. And Bernal, look, he's absolutely aghast with his teammates. He's dropped in there early, and Bernal, an easy finish, but look at the reaction from Dan Burn.